Tori Bates and Bobby Smith. Two names that bring an instant sense of joy and familiarity to fans of Bringing Up Bates. From their earliest days on the show to building a growing family rooted in faith and love, they've become one of the most admired young couples in the Bates circle. Their laughter, teamwork, and deep devotion have always made them seem almost unshakable. But behind the smiles, the family photos, and those picture-perfect moments shared on social media, a quieter, more personal story has been unfolding, one that few saw coming. A story that Tori, in her gentle honesty and grace, has begun to open up about. And it's one that reminds us that even the strongest love stories sometimes need to pause, breathe, and find new balance. Bobby Smith has never been one to chase the spotlight. He's the calm center of every storm, the steady hand guiding his family through each new chapter. Born and raised in Florida, Bobby's path from a soft-spoken youth leader to a devoted husband and father of 5 has been defined by humility and purpose. He's known for his quiet strength, his unwavering faith, and his gentle way of leading by example. But over the past year, something began to change. Fans noticed fewer posts, fewer joint appearances. The updates that once came regularly, family adventures, milestones, lighthearted moments, became rare. When they did appear, there was warmth, but also something different, quieter, more reflective. And then the whispers began. It started during a recent family Q and a video. Tori was answering a fan's question about their day-to-day life when she paused unexpectedly. Her voice softened and she said, "We've been going through a slower season lately. Bobby's been taking more time to rest. We're learning to slow down, to cherish the little things." The room grew quiet. Her words were simple, but the emotion behind them was unmistakable. No official announcement followed, but that moment, raw and real, spoke volumes. According to close family friends, life in the Smith home has shifted in small but meaningful ways. Where once there were packed schedules, church events, and constant motion, there's now a quieter rhythm. Mornings start slower, with coffee, scripture, and laughter around the breakfast table. Evenings often end with board games and bedtime stories. Those close to Bobby describe him as reflective these days, intentional about what matters. One friend shared, "Bobby's always been the provider, the planner. But lately, Tori's been the one reminding him that it's okay to just be, to breathe, to rest." Though there's been no public mention of any major issue, sources close to the family say the couple simply hit a point of exhaustion, emotionally and physically, from years of juggling work, parenting, and public life. It wasn't about crisis. It was about clarity. It was about choosing peace over pressure. Tori, ever the heart of the home, has reportedly pulled back from outside commitments too. Friends say she's been focusing on her children, on homemaking, and on reconnecting with her creative side. She doesn't take a single quiet evening for granted anymore, one close friend said. "She told me, I don't want to just keep up. I want to live slow and love deep." For years, fans have seen Tori and Bobby as the perfect example of balance, faith, family, and fun, all blended seamlessly. But now, they're redefining what that balance looks like. It's not about doing more, it's about doing less together. One family friend described a recent visit. They were sitting on the porch, watching the kids play. Bobby looked at Tori and said, "You know, this is enough," and she smiled like she already knew. That's who they are? Simple, grounded, grateful. Behind the scenes, they've been cherishing the stillness, home-cooked dinners, family walks, and evenings filled with laughter rather than screens. Bobby's still the quiet strength of the family, but now he's embracing a gentler kind of leadership. One built on rest, gratitude, and grace. Tori has often shared that she's learning as much from this season as she has from any before, about patience, slowing down, and recognizing that love isn't found in perfection, but in presence. And fans have noticed. The few moments she shares online feel deeper now, less about the picture, more about the meaning. Her smile hasn't faded, it's just grown softer, wiser, more peaceful. There's no official statement, and maybe there doesn't need to be, because not every chapter of a love story is meant for the world to analyze. Some unfold quietly, in the laughter of children, in whispered prayers, in the way two people simply choose to keep showing up for each other. Tori and Bobby's story isn't one of loss or separation, it's one of transformation. It's about recognizing what truly matters before the world reminds you. It's a reminder that love isn't always loud, it's often found in stillness.